Hello, everyone. Angelo here, Hollywood filmmaker. I've been very busy, as usual. I'm worn out physically, but gotta keep going. Barely ate this week and last week. I'm not sure I ate out at all. I finally had a meal out, like a full meal. I had a chicken pho meal out today, which was a lot of noodles, not a lot of chicken. Um, Not a complaint, just that was the ratio of noodles to chicken in the meal. And yeah, just been hungry, but I want to be hungry. Sleep deprived, that I try and avoid deprivation if I can help it. Anymore, it just beats the hell out of me to be sleep deprived. I went to sleep at 7 last night, and I get up at 3:45 every morning, or really I sleep until like 4 a.m., 4:15. I gotta stop doing that though, that's a bad habit. And I wanted to go to sleep at 6 last night, but I was writing. So I've been writing every day. I try and write for 2 hours a day. I don't even know if I fully get to that. I'm just so damn tired. And it's horrible for me anymore. I don't know how a filmmaker does it. I guess when you're on set, you're amped up. It's kind of different, but I've been on plenty of sets, and man, it's brutal. By the second day of some shoots, I see people just sleeping anywhere they can on set. Yeah, the first day, everyone's got energy. After that 12-hour day, and plus you got, your commute and getting ready for the shoot, and afterwards, and whatever else you got to do after the shoot, it's absolutely exhausting. Anyways, but I won't worry about that. I'll get through it. But the worst part is not being able to think right. Like, it makes me drunk in a way to try and write while my brain is like stirred up. I'm like, damn it, I can't do this. I can't write properly. And I'm not trying to be a perfectionist about what I write. It just, like, I can't even think straight when I'm so tired. Still trying to get somebody like a writing partner, not to develop ideas and all that stuff, but to do specific exercises and answer questions about it to each other. Or some you don't answer questions, but stuff that lets you have somebody who's going to critique or just submit to be accountable for. Like, yes, you're writing this many pages a day or for this long. I get it, but because it's a lot of work, and it seems much harder when you actually have to do it than when you hear about it and think, oh, that's so cool, I'm going to write. But yeah, I haven't gotten anyone to actually do it with me. Two people showed interest, and one person maybe just hasn't seen my reply yet, but the other person, they just disappeared, I think, when they saw the actual writing. But you never know why people do that. And some people, they were genuine enough to respond and just say, hey, I'm too busy, which that I totally get. It's not like I'm about to take on new stuff. So I joined an online writing group. Maybe I'll find someone willing, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe they're at a place in their life where they want to focus on their own writing. They're not concerned about these exercises that, at this point, look at that light on me, I understand they're very helpful, but I don't know if other people will. And that's what I've been doing. And just working out at 4 in the morning, or really after I shower and everything, 5 in the morning. I pushed back the day I want to move out to January 1st. The guy I rent from, he's so cool. He's like, okay, Angelo, like he'd be glad to keep me for another 10 years probably. But he's a real cool guy, and I wanted to move out October 1st because freaking roommate and his girlfriend. She's not over much anymore, but when she is, it's hell. But I realized I'm going to be in the middle of classes if I try and move out October 1st, and it's going to be totally impossible to do both. I know it's going to be impossible to look for apartments and to do my classes and work my job. I'll have to take some days off from my job. I'd rather not take them off for that. I'd rather take them off like when I'm not stressing over missing time for my classes and all that stuff. So push back to January. If I want, I'll push it back even later. In the meantime, I'm just saving money anyways, so not a big deal. I'm not working much overtime at my job, but I'm just beat up at work. And I still have to lift heavy stuff at work. Not a tremendous amount. Well, for me, that's relative compared to my old warehouse job, where I was literally lifting like many thousands of pounds a day, if you add it all up, at like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. but or 2:30 technically, I think. Yeah, that was the earliest we started. But it's still like it's just sitting, like working at the computer fatigues me more than the physical work sometimes. And I barely eat. So today, like first day in like 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I'm glad about that. It's not like I didn't, you know, have a chance to eat out or eat a decent cooked meal. I just didn't want to. And partly, yeah, I did. Last night I would have liked to. I was so dead tired. I was like, I'll go to sleep hungry. I don't even care. But yeah, if anyone still wants to, if you really want to work hard at screenwriting, let me know. If you want to do these exercises that will help you uncover blind spots and your weaknesses in writing, and mine as well, because I want to see mine. I don't get people who don't want to hear that. Who are like, no, 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 I'm good. That's great. Like, no, no, no. What I know so far is great. I don't need to know anything else. And it just seems so like that's not what I'm about. When you think like, oh, it's going to be hard work, so I don't want to do it. That's like saying, oh, it's not. I'm not going to get anything out of making a better writing career for myself, so I'm just not going to do it. That's like saying, well, you're not worth working for. So I want to, but I want, like, the reason I do it is because I know it's hard and because it's difficult. And that means I know I'm pushing beyond what I think I can do, and I'm going to learn something. And I get it. For most people, they're not used to doing that. By the way, still hate landlords. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if anyone thinks my opinion's changed on that. It hasn't. I still think people should be able to just get housing without making landlords filthy rich. Because there's so many, apartments and homes that are rented to huge corporations. And, we pay so much more than they pay, for them, for their mortgages and all that. And anyways, it's so screwed up. So landlords are still scum. I don't know if anyone thinks I have any different opinion about that, just because I'm making decent money. And I'm saving up a good amount of money too, but that has nothing to do with it. It doesn't mean like, oh, I think it's good that homeless people are out, stuck living on the street. Like, what is wrong with you bootlickers? But anyways, a lot of you don't understand what hard work is either. Like, you would give up, like struggling with being homeless if you had to do that. I'm so glad I was homeless. I wanted to. I knew I had to. I had to for the money reasons, but I also knew I had to be a filmmaker. It was pushing me to do more than I thought I could. I thought at first I could never bring myself to shower at a gym. Like, oh, how could I not have lived with a shower 4 feet away? And then I showered at the gym for a while. That was fine. And then when the pandemic came, I thought, oh, there's no way I can shower with water bottles or something. And then I did it like it was nothing, and I enjoyed it. Even though, yeah, there were problems involved with it. Anyways, I'm seeing Tim Heidecker, Vic Berger, Doug Lucenhop, and Matt Carlin at the Dynasty Typewriter this Tuesday. Say hello if you're there. Somebody actually I used to work with, or I worked with on a movie when I first came to LA, emailed me and said, hey, was that your mom in Tim Heidecker's cooking video? I hadn't heard from this guy in like 2 years now. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be there at the Office Hours Live podcast in Hollywood. So if you're there, whatever. I'll be saying hi. I'll be shaking hands with the audience. I'll be like the unofficial guest. No, I'm not. I'm not going to be like that. I will dress up nice, though. So I will say, if you see a guy in a suit, that'll be me. I'll be dressed up nice. I was thinking what to wear. It's like, I don't want to wear just a regular t-shirt, but I don't have any office hours attire. So I thought, okay, I'll just wear a suit. Why not? So I'm going to wear a suit. I have my suits up here. I think I have a suit jacket. Yes. A little wrinkly. I got to iron that. But got to wear something nice for the special occasion. And all my shirts are starting to get kind of crappy looking, washing them every 2 weeks or so. So anyways, my mom's doing all right. She's just whatever, getting through she said there's a lot of rain in Virginia. Other than that, it's so boring. Excuse me. Allergies are acting up a little bit. And yeah, I'm gonna write more. So I'm trying to write 2 hours a day. I think that's a good amount to write. There's all kinds of different stuff like I want to do, and even this 10 minutes to make this and the 5 minutes to write out the title and everything is time consuming, but I want to do it. Let me know if you're interested in really pushing hard. Like, it's going to be painful probably. That, to me, I hear that, I'm like, good, I want to do that. The other person doesn't want to do it, I'm like, good, I'll do it, don't worry. It's almost like we're splitting up tasks. Like, don't worry, I'll do the work where I have a career and improve my writing. You don't have to. Like, I'll take care of it. But I used to be like that too, so I understand it. It's how people are. You don't expect to have to make yourself, very uncomfortable to do something that you didn't realize how difficult it would be. Me, I'm like, oh, absolutely, I want to do it. It's like I'm doing it, like that's why I want to do it. It's not even just like, oh, I have to put up with it. Like, that specifically is why I want to do it. The work is why I want to do it. So, gonna do more writing, and yeah, say hi if you're at the Office Hours live show. Try not to be a weirdo and message me like somebody did when I was at the Tim and Eric World Tour in LA. They just messaged me on Instagram saying like, hey, I see you here or something. No picture, had no idea who they were. I didn't respond. I'm like, that's kind of weird, man. Like, talking to me like you see me but you don't even say anything kind of friendly. Like, just, I see you. Like, yeah, I'm over here pleasuring myself to you, Angelo. Like, I don't even know why they said that. Were they even a fan? Stop being a fucking weirdo, alright? But anyways, you'd be cool about it, alright? Got my notebooks that I'm writing in. Each one has a different reason for existence, and I've got a bunch more notebooks over there, although I filled up a few of them. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to keep writing.